All right, so here's video number 3 on corseting the spine. So this is going to pick up where we left off in the previous video with Apanasana, or bringing the knees to the chest. So before we just focus on bringing the knees straight in, now what we're going to do is we're going to start focusing on actually engaging the abdominal wall while you are here, which means doing this, right? This is a hard, I think this starts to get really complicated for a lot of people because the tendency is to engage just the six-pack or the rectus abdominis, and then what happens is you lift yourself up and all of this balloons forward this way as opposed to doing this. So now I'm corseting. And that required me to use a lot of other muscles in addition to this rectus abdominis. So what we're going to do, right, is we are going to, you can work either both legs at a time, or you can work one at a time. So I'll start with just the one leg variation, right? This is the same yogic movement as the previous one, just now we're going to bind with the hands and use the spine. So from here, same neutral position, feet are flat, you're going to corset the spine and exhale to pull the knee in. Then from here, you're going to inhale and place your hands in a relaxed way on this knee. So you're just totally relaxing the hands, the shoulders are not tight. And then you're going to, in order to lift, this is going to be preparatory for working with the actual, with gymnastics body line. You're going to be tucking the chin in and lifting the head from the forehead. And this is important because if you lift like this, you're actually going to strain the cervical spine. And I know a lot of people don't like this sensation. I see this in a lot of yoga classes where they'll say support your neck with your hands. With certain injuries, I think that's totally merited and fine. But the issue is that if we want to strengthen these cervical flexors, and this is an important part of the entire spinal line, we have to use them. And the way to engage that is by, like I said, tucking your chin in and lifting with that chin tucked so that you're using these front muscles, not the back ones, right? And if your neck is really tight or you have a history of injuries, you may not be able to hold that for very long to begin with. This may be a slow and gradual process. And oftentimes you're going to need help. That's where you come find me. So here we are, knees in towards the chest, hands are here as you inhale, and then as you exhale, you tuck the chin and lift the head, and you're going to start to pull your navel in towards the spine as the back rounds. And then you're going to inhale and you're going to lower back down again. If you need to, keep a hand on the abdomen. You exhale up, navel in, and inhale down. You do this multiple times, then you can inhale and lower, and you can do the other side. And then you try both, right? Hands to the knees. Same thing, tuck your chin, navel towards the spine. You're going to feel the lower back press gently into the floor. And then you inhale and you lower, and you'll feel that lower back come away from the floor a little bit. And you do it back and forth. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Notice as I lower, I'm tucking my chin to lengthen the cervical spine, right? And then you lower the legs back down. And if you've done that correctly and you haven't been lifting your shoulders up towards your ears, you should actually feel that it's created even more space in the abdominal region. Like you've kind of stretched all of this out, and the neck should feel looser. If you're feeling like the neck is tighter than it was before, it's likely either that you need a modification of this, or you may not have been able to engage your neck adequately to take the strain off of the cervical spine. If you want to experiment, now play again with this first motion that we did in the first video and see if it's any easier for you to access that corseting sensation that we talked about in that first movement. All right, stay tuned for the next video.